Stream. So today we're going to start a new game, I think. Well, it's new to me. It's been around for about a year now, I think, or more. The game's called Control. I've been kind of waiting to play this one for a while until I got a upgraded graphics card so I could actually do the ray tracing and everything. Because I really wanted to see what that looked like. So I now have the requisite hardware so now I can give it a shot. I have never played this game. I've not even really watched anything about it. I just saw some reviews that said it was cool and a good game to play when ray tracing is a possibility. So got the settings set up pretty high. Hopefully I can actually run it there, and we'll see how it goes. Also using a new overlay. Seems to have not actually picked up what it needs to pick up. Let's see. There we go. So hopefully it behaves itself. And if not, then well, we'll have to fix it in post, except I don't know how to do that. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully have a good time and enjoy the stream. Oh, I need to turn my lights on. My screen's too dark. So hope everybody in the U.S. had a nice Thanksgiving. The rest of the world had a nice Thursday. Pretty quiet one for us. Didn't travel very much, only to one family side this time. That kept it a little easier to manage. But overall, it was pretty good. Nice and restful. Like I said, I went into the options, and really all I've changed so far are the display options. I have very high hopes for the graphics card, so I set things to high. We'll see how choppy that makes the gameplay. We may have to pause that and reassess as the game goes on. Everything else I've left normal. Leaving the tutorials on because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's before. Everything else is just standard. So if you've played this before and have some suggestions on something I might change, either pipe in the chat, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, give me a comment and we'll get that changed for next time. Alright, let's get started. Alright, these things. With the left icon, I didn't even know there was a left icon, so I guess that works. Okay, yeah, I can see that now. English. Go ahead and put subtitles on. See how it goes. Hi, Miranda.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room in the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
I don't know, lady, I just turned the game on.
Hello? Anyone here?
Graphics are nice. Oh, nice reflection in the glass. That's cool. Move outerwear. Empty pockets. Yeah, not gonna do all that. We're just gonna walk through. Yep. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. That's exciting. Prohibited items remind. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Authorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils, that's... Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Either Ouija, rubber duckies, and ketchup bottles. All material under a Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. See any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. I guess I can't bring pencils in. What was that weird? Yeah, so you're right, Marin. When I was looking at this circle up here, there was a weird effect. Oh, sorry, the person who sits at the front desk, I knocked your fan over. To answer your question, Miranda, I don't know. I assume at some point we'll find out. I think I just went in the out. They don't find me for that later. Alright, well, we're gonna go up the stairs because I think I've been here long enough.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
start something new. Federal Bureau of spending account for mold removal, HQ livability costs. And something that's redacted. I really should turn their TV off before leaving their office. It's not a very good use of power there. Pull the fire alarm. It's kind of weird to have a painting of somebody from behind. And I realize that I will be looking at this character from behind for this entire game because it's third person. Let's clean up the plants. Looking so good. It's good that they have bathrooms, I guess.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
I'm actually the new janitor. It's my job now. Yes, please, I would like a bag of potato chips for some of the fibers for the proteins. It's odd. See that? Ones at the bottom are just labeled fibers, protein. Kind of got a weird flash going on this little seek shelter. I think I'll seek shelter by exploring the whole place. Oh, hey, ground's wet. I knocked over the wet sign. Guess I'm not a very good janitor, huh? Correspondence from the security officer. Attention all blank. Blank, a shark in his blank, although secure blank, permission to blank, following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill blank. I'm going to go ahead and just think in my mind that this says a shark in his pants, because that's amusing. And since it's all redacted, I can think what I want to think. So, I will. Shark in his pants. That'd be a good reason to contain somebody, I suppose. When you have confidential things, you probably shouldn't put them on a board just where anybody can walk past them. That's just me. Left the radio on. Hope that's a radio, otherwise it's somebody singing oddly. As you should know, the R4 reports are due at the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please this form from your supervisor. If you're exempt from this form, then you'll need to get written permission. R4s are mandatory. This is like a cover, you must have your cover letter on your TPS reports. Oh, hey, it's the janitor he's singing.
Hello?
The janitor from the painting. He's a ghost.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
That
I've done
janitor.
enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Nice. Anything interesting in the supply closet? The axes that I will be murdered with later? Walk all over your nice clean floor. It's cool you can actually see the swirl marks from the mop on the floor. It's cool. Yeah, Marin called it I'm here to be a janitor. Case is just laying around. The bathroom. I just walked through the wall somehow. It's a little... I'm taking this kind of slow, but I tend to explore every... This is where we... This just ran all the way around. This can't be where we started, because the janitor's picture's gone. Am I losing my mind here? We came up these stairs, went into the security room here, TV that somebody left on. He came up here and I figured out I couldn't pull the fire alarm. And then there was a janitor's butt up here. No janitor butt. I don't remember there being an elevator here. Then we ran this way. Run. Or that wall being there. Brenda, am I going crazy? Janitor, what you doing around here? Changing walls and shit on me. It's kind of weird. Oh hey, it's nice of him to have the janitor stuff here for me. All the wet floor signs all over the place. Right.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Good game. That was fun. After action. Speed run. What? Graphics are kind of trippy. Like, I know just a little bit about this game. I don't know much. Like, I knew I'd want to play it at some point, so excuse me, I purposefully avoided watching anything about it. I've seen some, like, action sequences of it, but that's about it. Hey, Leo.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
You haven't missed much yet.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yeah, you missed the butt pick, Leo. There's more of the very depressing vending machine with protein and fibers. Hot and spicy peanuts. Oldest house. Discovered August 4th, 1960. Area under surveillance. Approved terminology reminder. Okay, so this is where I'm on right now. The mission I'm on right now is I'm at the oldest house, headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, and I'm looking for answers to mysteries from childhood. Terminology. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words or phrases to be used in the service of his/her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors. Blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure about Alaska. That does seem to stand out a little bit. Also, you missed the prohibited items. Not allowed any rubber duckies or ketchup bottles, in case you missed that earlier. So if you have those on your person, please take those to security. Because apparently we are not allowed to have them. I don't have clearance to go in there. Oh, nice reflections. That is cool. I'm gonna geek out on the graphics here for a second. Leo's gonna coat his rubber ducky in ketchup. Seems legit. So anybody who knows me knows I'll probably take this pretty slow. Like I said earlier, I like to explore everything. I come from an MMO background, or even before that, just an RPG background. And you know, you'd go into a corner like this, and it'd be like the super ultimate item that if you missed it at that one point, you'd never see it again. So I've got to make sure I explore thoroughly. It'll slow me down a little bit, so not a speed run this time. Yeah, Leo, I actually waited to play this game until I upgraded my graphics card so I could do it with the ray tracing and everything. Alright, it's a non-official memo. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Single one. Oh, it's him. What? What the hell was that? That was a gunshot.
Shit.
I see dead people.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Look at the wall. Creepy.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Must choose to be the chosen one.
This place. Where
Follow
am
the
I?
board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane Challenge. Cool reflections. Probably not here to enjoy the reflections. I have a health bar now. Bubblegum Polaroid. All none of the above. Some gibberish coming out of the... Who's that creepy mofo over there? Hey, creepy mofo. No, we can't. D is melee. Whoa! One Punch Man. I am One Punch Man. See that? Pretty impressive.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
I have a gun and I am One Punch Woman. I guess is more accurate. Headshots seem to matter. They seem to make a difference. Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. That's nice. Not a very powerful. Hi. Now the shadows have guns. Gun shadows. Enemies drop health elements. But I didn't take any damage, so I guess I can't pick up health elements. Crotch shot. Is that what I should aim for more? Is the crotch shot? Order points to you. Congratulations, Director.
coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
If I'm the director now, do I turn into an old man that has a smoking habit?
Hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Happy to be in this messed up place.
Things have quieted down outside.
Might have a
Is it
problem.
safe to go?
Anything in here? Odd window thing. Head wounds bleed a lot. What the? It's cool. I'll stay in here. Hey guys. Come here often?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Well, their bodies just disappeared into vapor. It's undefined reading. Service weapon. No unique properties. Procedures required. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows paratutilians to blank. This object must only be bound to individual seeking the blank. The object will whether blank. Rejected. The applicant is terminated. Discovered inside the oldest house. Now used as the popular hypothesis, many forms through history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Veranastra. All weapons that blank of their wielders. Objects of power are convergence forces, collective subconscious. May be the original manifestation of that event.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well.
Different.
Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program.
There's a lot of redacted.
Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you.
Lots and lots of redacted.
Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you.
There's
I'm
the
Dr.
F word again,
Garland,
Leo.
head
You
of
should
Research,
be
Federal
careful.
Bureau of Control.
All right. Well. In here now? Not yet.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
My picture's now on the wall.
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
My picture's now on the wall, guys. Famous. There are more floating people. This concerns me. Say you can shoot me. A lot. Asshole. No way it seems to like crouch around a corner. I got something there. Thought it's not. Executive meetings. Oh, I get a shark in my pants because I'm important now? That's special. Items for next executive meeting: rising costs of responses, mold eradication efforts, annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters. It's very important. Please come prepared. That's weird. And they're weird floating people. Marshal, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just a house fire before this, and a malfunctioning closed jar before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. And you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to the Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it gets a little livelier there. Oh, just tell them to stop floating? Right. Undefined reading material. I don't have the clearance level to read it, I guess. I close this behind me. Nothing. The chanting or mumbling in the background is getting a little weird. dinner reservations. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you in the lobby reception. She is turning 46. It's good that being reminded of this, I guess. Don't hitch a ride. Oh, don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. I wonder if one of these is now who floats forever towards the heavens.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So I guess that... It again. I guess that
Reminder,
wall appearing where we were at one point
follow
earlier
these
on
simple steps.
is like a building
1.
shift event.
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power, then reach your supervisor
I have to throw the paper off, sorry. That's the way I... Why is the wall red? That's... Can't see it yet, though. That game. I guess the only door I haven't tried is... Get everything else, guys? I think so. Blood for the blood lily. This door is unlocked, so I can go into the red hallway. Guess I'm the central executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Search on legends.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
Ah, here it is. Urban legend. Believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. Recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank. through to punctures on the blank. These details living in the minds of so many have been given the strength of belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are natural realities waiting to happen. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume, no personal calls, no food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects. I can't read what that says. Or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one who finishes the coffee pot makes a new one. That should be a good rule. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see guy in maintenance. Greg in maintenance. You're gonna photocopy your butt? Well, you can't. Alright, it's against the rules. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. I think that's me. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they don't leave after that, are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. Their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance. Then blank immediately. There's no such thing as too suspicious. I hope you don't mind me reading your paper floating, dude. Right, I went to the left, I went to the right. It's a big inverted triangle. Do I have to jump down? I don't really want to jump down, because if I jump down, I can't get back up. Ranger Second Class. That's what this guy's title is over there. Ranger Second Class is now Ranger Undead Class. I don't know, I got nothing. Like there was one more. There was one more! There he is. Right here. Two more, I can't count.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Before we do that, let's look at the thing it's picked up. Weapon mods. Energy gained from headshots. Exclusive to grip. Assets. I don't have the clearance level to read these things. Okay. But now if I get I have a purpose for headshots. I gain more energy. So that's good. Before we do the obvious thing of standing in that portal, let's run into the dark. anything else here. Health is topped up, yes. It's topped up. Alright, let's do the thing. I smack the ground. Everything is reverting back to normal.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
Safe room is here. Safe room that they're talking about? It is nice that everything isn't glowing red anymore. That's a plus. Of the strange mumbling. Noob. I'm not talking a whole lot. Really just trying to figure out what the frick is going on. So now I can go through this door I couldn't earlier. House memory. Personal. House memories. Guessing I probably need to be running to the... That was... It's on the other side, but... Tech restrictions. Oldest house imposes certain limits on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. It doesn't receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that a certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank, the oldest house, to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. I guess that explains the smart anything and the restrictions. Old folks. if you can use those to like distract the enemies. Shifted bathroom complaints. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. You may have been right, Leo. Energy renewal. Energy gain from headshots 15%. I guess I only have one slot available right now. Exploration is good. All my headshots do even. Doesn't seem to be anything in this room. No, that looks like Nixon in the middle there. It looks like several of the presidents. Somebody smarter than me probably knows. Mind me, I know you're waiting on me to answer your comm message, but I'm stealing all your stuff first. It's a good RPG player. Health boost, personal mod. Health plus 15%. Please. Okay, I know you really want me to go in there, but I'm still not going to go in there yet. Except I think I've done a full... Have I done a full... I went up the stairs and went around. I haven't explored down here yet, have I? I think I want to go in there yet. Box. Can't do it yet. Hi, floating person. Here's the thing they wanted me to talk to. Not yet. I'm busy. Gotta find all the stuff. House memory. Don't know what that is. Oh. House memory. I don't have the clearance level for it. Okay. Keep doing that. Alright, I guess we can go talk to them now. We've been way around.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition.
I'm pretty
Trench
special.
is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
Janitor.
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
See?
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
I can, with a bullet.
Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
I think this conversation in my head goes pretty
can
quickly, or are
try.
we just standing here while they're staring at us?
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
First, see if there's anything to steal in here. There was. Well, something to collect anyway. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. Common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more competently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Oh yeah, I'm not stealing, I'm requisitioning since I'm the director now. Right, Leo? Stay around. I've requisitioned everything that was in here. So now we're gonna go try to heal somebody, and my guess is this is gonna go freaky. Hi, floating person. That's probably really bad for your back, so I'm gonna try to help you out here. I think I killed her. Yep, well. Falling from that height
This
probably
has
didn't help.
burned too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse,
So,
over here.
yeah, just a second. I
We
saw
need to make
something
a plan,
about
Jesse.
outfits a second ago. Outfits. This is Leo's. Okay, so I only have one outfit right now. Sorry, Leo. I can't do the true end game glamoring. But later we'll have more outfits, I guess. I can also fast travel from all points, so that's good to know. No, you're glowing, sir. Guess you are.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
That's Miss Jessie.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
The janitor.
Yes, I came for my brother, but
And
there
that.
are other reasons too.
Janitor.
I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
You got that right, Miranda. Yep, that's an old telephone, and it's ringing. I pick it up, do I get sucked into the Matrix?
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
It's the janitor.
The
That's a
door to the
stupid
comms
question.
department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
By the way, it's frickin' director. Alright. Alright, now I need to find the hotline. Another picture of Trench. Hiss, corrupted agent Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen through many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. Excuse me. Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from unaffected humans is that they levitate. That is a pretty big distinction there. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or a Wi-Fi booster. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? Intact, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely... Search is on. Excuse me. That's something I haven't tried. I haven't actually attacked any of the floating things, so maybe I'll do that just to see what happens.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
Would have been your first reaction, Leo.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
Creepy.
But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Given that people are shooting at me?
I
Yeah.
think I will.
A good idea.
Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she
Absolutely.
memorize this?
Steel trap.
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
When the game lets me ask them. portrait up there that just has a cloth over it. Alright. You can see the little marker. I didn't notice this before, but you can actually kind of see that shape that we've seen earlier, Marin. It kind of shows you where to go, I guess. First, I have to satisfy Leo's curiosity. I'm blaming this on Leo, so if it goes weird, it's his fault. I think I went the wrong way. That's my fault. Told me to shoot one of them. I got an achievement for that. Yep, so apparently when you shoot them a whole bunch of times, they disappear. How do I get to that? Not yet, I guess. You see that up there? Item chest? By shooting it? Apparently not. But there's some ability or something I get later that lets me get that. Good news, there doesn't seem to be fall damage. At least from that height. Alright. New area.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
The one I have is a 20%, so these two not as good. Looks like I can deconstruct them for something. I don't even have level 1 clearance. I'm the frickin' director, how do I not have level 1 clearance? See dead people. Oh, reflections in the blood. That's nice. If I run through it, do I make footprints? Oh, I don't. No bloody footprints. Oh, good. The, enemies. Hey, glass isn't bulletproof. Who knew? The sworn glass was bulletproof. Stuff I can't read yet. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Expenditures. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in an unlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping room. Poison research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. From the minibar. Clearly it was worth a shot. Sorry I missed that earlier. That exploded into a lot more paper than I thought it would. lot of dead folk. Oh, they have the things on too, see? Guess they don't stop bullets. Let's maybe not go down the shining red hallway just yet. Those guys just kind of teleported in. Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, destroy the hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density. Other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these resources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when using the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? If I go back up here... Oh, that hallway is still definitely red. I'm gonna explore down here first. I need to get some of the health. Hey, I knew there'd be something in the bathroom eventually. The voice seems to be getting angry. Please be aware, due to the recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's yellow, stability has been downgraded to yellow. Refer to chart. Yellow is stable. Or green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange is high, and red is frequent. Seems like we're actually going the direction we're supposed to go if we go that way. Oh no, ketchup bottles! That's probably the problem here. Sneaky, sneaky. That hurts. Can't go that way.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Now we know. Don't go into the glowing red hallways. Glowing is half the battle, the other half being extreme violence. Alright. This Instead, we'll go into this glowing area. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows, a new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Alright. Yeah, Leo, I have the same feeling that whenever I open a bathroom door, something's just gonna jump out at me. I have a bad feeling about this. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to fix my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fishes on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I'd be upset with a flying fish singing in the middle of the night too, I think. Why could I possibly have a bad feeling about this? Is it the creepy music, or the floating bodies, or the glowing red, or the impending sense of doom? I don't think it's any of those things. Chatter, projectile, choke. I don't have that yet. Makes my shots more accurate, I guess. Okay, I see. You have a shotgun. Now I have a shotgun? Oh, that's not a wall, that's glass. Glass is bulletproof. I like that I don't have to pick up ammo, that's cool. But this waiting for it to recharge thing, less cool. Pretty sure I saw another guy. Maybe I didn't. Probably going to be a lot easier to explore here in a minute because all the lights are going to come on or something, but... Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones give us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. I've probably done all the exploring when it's actually hard to explore since it's dark. Once I've cleared this area or something, it's going to light up and be easier to see what I'm doing. That's how I roll. Friends. Smash the ground. Let's see what we can find that we couldn't find earlier.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
I remember those things.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Not a cup, don't say it. Alright, can't go in here because I don't have clearance. The other areas open up that I could not access before because of the strange shape of stuff. Not up here. Not so. Gotta check the bathrooms. This is no bathroom. Dead presidents. Human may concern I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People keep telling me that I'm imagining it, that Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Watch that again. Similar side. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. That was disturbing.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children don't start with C.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
This is,
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
yeah. Alright, well that was a thing that I cannot unsee. That's what that was. I'm so glad that I had to explore everything and find that for it to reside in my brain forever. Okay, here's the thing I missed. Thing I can't use yet. Good to have nonetheless. Alright, I think we now move.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Up the stairs, or as much up the stairs. Let's try up the stairs first. Look like there used to be doors here or something. Oh, this must be the lockdown. I bet that's what that is. I bet this is a lockdown. Energy gain from headshots. But we already have something better than that. %, that's better. I thought we had 20% at one. Directly. At least the voices don't sound so angry right now. Nice change. Maybe people are just collapsing. You're not going that way. Got it. Book club. Don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying really fast. The best part about the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech. And their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had chose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. Scene where they invade city planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms. and the space dog fight between those two ace pilots. Space dog fight, not space dog fight. Sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was that when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly, death didn't feel necessary at all. Oh, I didn't look to see what the internet usage rules are. If I see another one, I'll look. I meant to look at it and then ran right past it. They seem to be reusing some of the same posters, so hopefully we'll see it again. Okay, so we can't go that way because wall of crazy. So I think the way we need to go. So we must need to go this way first.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to test it.
Seems to be shooting at me. I can crouch now. That's good. Maybe I always could. I'm not talking right now because if I don't talk, it won't hear me, right? Oh, right, I just talked. Must get floppy disk. Floppy disk can gain launch telekinesis. Oh yes, please.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
That's fun. I feel like I have some level of energy or something that tricks me from using this too much. Yep, I can only use it a little bit before my energy runs out. It does seem to be effective at taking out the bad dudes. This is burrowing into our astral plane. You must stop them, Director. I get to toss things with my mind now. Maybe Mirand, or something like this, yeah. This is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me through this.
I just tore chunks of the rock out of the ground. Am I a badass? I may be. Hello, glowing person. Have you met the filing cabinet? Because now you have it. And for you? Sack of rocks. Yeah, this looks explosive. It was explosive. Good times. That was exciting. Thing like, throwing things with your mind to, calm the spirit. Something. Now it highlights things that I can throw. That's cool. Yeah, you learned something new. Filing cabinet versus person. Filing cabinet wins. Yeah. Hiss demolitions experts. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolitions experts are instructed in the use of explosives and inventions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade. It is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. Kill the guy with a rocket launcher. Got it. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. I like that this is by order of me now. Hiss Ranger. I think we already had this one though. Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary force. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. They were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers use these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training of the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training to utilize it? Case files. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material, because I can throw shit with it. Cool. Oh. It looked like taking that guy down took the wall down too. This is where that wall of Hiss was that I couldn't go through.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Distorts your happiness comes. Like us,
Is it just me, or is the voice getting clearer? Look at the voice is getting clearer in some ways, in some places. Launch efficiency. Launch energy costs is lower. It's nice right now. I think I'll get the extra health. Saint's angry again though.
Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must walk these ways to drag you away after the song died for applause. This cliche is just out of time. Monkeys across the second, the third, the fourth,
It's a big place. We'll explore the first floor first. Gotta check the bathrooms. Bathroom is strange in the dark. I have no flashlight that I'm aware of. Hey, clearance level 1. Thanks, dead dude.
This must open the door.
His jaw was ripped open. It's kind of creepy. Hey, we don't want to open the door yet. We want to finish exploring this area. What else? Director, clearance level 1, yeah. Undefined reading material.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, cosmogorical. The show Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying in Chili Pines the last year since it's in room 47.
Okay, that hurts. Can't go in there. Oh, good. else is shooting at me? Surprise combat! Right, that might be useful. Let's see all we got. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of Dr. Darling's presentations. Investigators checked through the IP of these users, and as these identities, these individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under. Ammo cost goes down. That's nice. I think I prefer the energy. Something else in there. Assets, materials. Well, nothing I can access yet. Can I move dead bodies? I don't know. Next time I see one, I'll try to pick one up. So this is where I couldn't go yet, right? But I didn't see this file earlier. Lockdown distinctions. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sectors until the emergency is handled. Only be lifted by the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building is only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays this way. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we can't go in there because it's our face. It's like Canada in the winter. It's our face. So I guess we're going back downstairs. We can go see if we can pick up a dead body. No, you cannot pick up a dead body. Apparently only the things that are highlighted in white. Yep. But can't even pick up everything. Telekinesis is useless. Explored everywhere down here? I think we did. Just make sure real quick. Yeah, that's the way we came from. Oh, oh. If we did, we didn't do a very good job. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack in the Alaskan town. There's Alaska from earlier. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food was because their ecosystem being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. Strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in. Always Alaska. I guess I just missed that because of the cabinet. Instead. Check this other room. Pretty sure I already checked this room, but it's blocked again. Don't see anything. I keep moving these and they keep coming back. Stop doing it. Alright, next area then. Oh, following the blood spatter, that's good. Pushing the wrong button. Well, lots of things on the floor that I can throw. Oh, that's creepy.
They can fly now. Great.
Where'd you go, George? Oh, he's fast. That's unfortunate. Ow! Well, I'm probably gonna die. First death. He looks friendly, give him a hug. That seems to not be the case. I don't know how far back it puts me. Surely I don't have to rerun and do everything that I just did, right? So the last thing we got correspondence about this outcome. So I just saw what not to do from the echo, yeah.
They can fly now. Great.
Dodges what I throw at him. Ow. Throws fast. Oh, and he has friends. That's fair. His friends give me health, though. That's nice. Except I just got hit again. Well, we learned something, that's good. Ow. Getting shot from. Okay. Probably gonna have a round 3 on this one. It seems like you can pop him with some thrown stuff while he's gathering his own things. So apparently I need to do that, and also not die is the other thing I need to do. Better that time though. Progress, as they say. Except he can dodge. Of course he can. Where'd you go? What? Oh, come on. Fourth time's the charm, right? Yeah, it does seem like maybe there's a window after he throws something. I've just got to not get hit by the thing that he throws.
Fly now. Great.
Or I could just do a double throw. that one. I don't know if that's a thing or not, Miranda. But I'm probably doing something. Not doing something. Basically. It's probably something simple that I'm missing here.
They can fly now. Great. That didn't work like I thought it would. I think I'm just gonna reset this one, guys. I made it dumb. I thought I could run under him and grab the things. Yeah, bullets do seem to work. Probably just making this overcomplicated. When I toss something at him, he seems to drop the stuff that he's gathered. That gives you some time to shoot, so maybe that's really what's going on. Although when I do hit him with something, it does quite a bit of damage. So it's probably some combination of those two things that need to work together. Yeah, big risk, big reward kind of thing. They can fly now. Great.
Booty guy. There he is. Take a seat. It's funny because I threw a stool at him.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
What gives you that idea?
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Oof. 4th time's the charm. Oh, well, thanks for hanging out with me while I died over and over again. We got through it. It was exciting. Deny me access, I'm just gonna rip things off the wall. Seems legit. Whew, well. It's cool how much environment damage that can be done. That's where I want to go. Butte summary. Spate of disturbances was traced to a home in the city of Butte where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. Disappearances do that. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event, and he disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. Light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this event. Hey, you, go pull that thing that made someone else disappear. This elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau. Some prefer to change their targets or charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural abilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely a result of individuals corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use these paranatural abilities? Is it possible these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability as it corrupts. Ooh, cool. Keep tearing holes in the wall because I keep pushing the wrong button. Oh, I also needed to get some new mods. Headshot damage, 29%. Yeah, that's we'll do. Launch energy cost is lower, energy speed is recovered faster. I still like the health bonus that I've got instead. There was the 20% that I remembered. Let's see.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
It's this picture.
The Hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Nope. Alright, to the Hotline Chamber.
The hotline can't be far now.
Memory that I can't. You know what? I do have a level clearance, a level 1 clearance now. I wonder if I can. Undefined materials. Maybe I can use something like. I think this is the Hotline Chamber, guys. I'm not sure what gave it away. The butt supplement. That's my notes. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered in a Ocean View was one of the things in one of the expense reports earlier, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, at which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. Disappearances of the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in some sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is blank, but initial hypotheses center on the AWE as a blank. Cost is a little for free, well, you know. Hotline security logs. It's the director over and over again, except for the custodian, but there's a different custodian on the last entry. Interesting. Yes, hi, I'm here to become janitor.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Mind the gap? Yeah, that's a gap. Well, what do you guys think? Leap of faith? Leap of faith was not the right answer. You do give terrible advice, Marin. You're not wrong about that. I don't have to fight that dude again. That would have been sad. That's French for sad. Get up there. Okay, so obviously we missed something. Because falling to your death is probably not the way that's supposed to go. Catalyst, light switch, the law of 3 applies.
Have we been here before?
Apparently you just need to read
No.
things. Yes, you hear Millie playing with toys.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
That's obviously where it wants me to go.
Hello? Anyone here?
Thor. Apparently the only thing I can do is go to the door they want me to go into. I ring this bell. Yeah, your advice usually is pretty good for getting me killed. Can't use my attacks in here. A gun or anything. Let's see. She got a piece of paper. Doggo intermission. Let's see. First aid cabinets. What am I missing, chat? No different from where I was, right? Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient an anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Oh, doors are opening down here. Watch. Every time I hit the bell, a different door opens.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Is it only those 3 doors, I wonder? Probably because it said things are orientations of 3. Yeah, so now the first door is open. I thought that was weird earlier. I thought the first door was open, and then I looked back later and the second door was open. I did not connect the two in my head. Now we have a key to the door. Hotline seashells, the transmitter bridge. Vectors can call the board long distance. Meet the astral plane challenge. Guess as I don't want to get hit by those. Because even getting close to it hurt me. Actually, I did not try shooting it. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
Marshall might be a problem.
Especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Blood nose.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
See what I got. So this is information on Hotline. Out here. So now I can go back and listen to it trickled into my mind, I guess.
Strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
That door was not there. Oh, it's a secret path between the director's office and the hotline. I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Level 1 clearance now. Can I get into this? Yes, I can. Hey, on that table for no apparent reason. Mostly because I pushed the wrong button. Agent death notification. I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died serving his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger, and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Importantly, what's this? More stuff I can't use yet. That's level 4 clearance. Can't get in there yet. Hello, not dead person. So good to see someone not shooting at me who's not dead. Is there any of these things that I picked up? Save point or something? Nope.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
First, I'm going to read this file that wasn't out earlier. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, alter items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted. Her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed that theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She was able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's psychology becomes reliant upon the Hiss. More work to be done.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
The music. It's the janitor again. New missions. Directorial override. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control points. Forward countermeasures are now available for the nearest control. Weapon forms and mods can now be crafted at the nearest control. Let's see if she has anything more to say before we go to the nearest control point, because I've got stuff to do there now.
Hi, Jesse.
Nothing new. Okay.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Good conversation we had there.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Alright, now we have an ability tree. I have 4 ability points. Like this is a health tree, melee damage tree, launch tree. Throw explosives back. Be exciting. Let's see, let's get a little bit more health. A little bit more launch damage. Some more energy. Got a new weapon form slot, that's cool. I think I'm gonna save my additional. I don't do enough melee to really unlock that to make it worth it. So maybe that's something I need to work on.
Don't be stupid.
Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Oh, I see. That's what the undefined reading and the house memories are for, but that takes up stuff. Obscure weapon. Oh, constructs a random mod. These all I can upgrade to give different mods. Do that right now.
The Bureau's golden chunk.
Countermeasures. Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Kill Hiss Rangers in the executive sector using Shatter. Kill Hiss Rangers. Kill Hiss Guards using Spin. I don't have Spin yet. Kill enemies with a service weapon. Shatter. These can I accept at once, I wonder. Free. Charge mode. I have charge mode yet.
I'll have to gain from killing the boss.
I guess we'll go ahead and make Shatter then. That do for us. They're at war. Monsters take over, the Hiss is the opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures, strategy, accept and ingest them at control points. These countermeasures missions benefit you, give resources and rewards for each completed countermeasure. So we had a thing for Shatter. Ammo cost is lower. Thought we had less projectile spread. Increased number of projectiles. Spread -5. It's 8. That. Personal mod. Energy up. But still, I prefer extra help. So if I activate one of those missions, can I focus on a mission?
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Apparently the janitor can just talk us through space. Sorry. But if I'm supposed to do these missions, I've got to actually find somebody in this area to attack and stuff. So to start respawning.
What happened to Booker, to Smith? Why did they start acting?
Keep your insides right. Push the fingers to the surface.
Well, not as good as the half. Like I can start deconstructing those. Great stuff. Oh, that one has a rocket launcher. Rocket launchers hurt, FYI. That hurt. I'm gonna die from this. wonder if taking on multiple missions at once has made this actually harder by giving more enemies at once to shoot. Completed, that one's completed. Kill a few shots. That seemed like a headshot. Can't go that way. What caused that respawn? Because I only need 2 more to finish that mission. Areas that you've been where you had fights before you get fights again. Nice. I had a fight in here and I'm not fighting anybody now. The cafeteria is just a common place to fight, food fight and the like. Right in here. I just need 2 volunteers for headshots. Your assistance is appreciated. Anyone care? Volunteer for headshots. Oh, bye, Leo. Sorry I missed you. Play a little bit longer to wrap this up myself.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Must be a way to respawn enemies somewhere.
We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other fantastic work.
Oh, yep, I hear more. Well, I asked for enemies and I got some.
Wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Alright, let's see.
What you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way.
Alright. Well, I think I am going actually to... Well, there for a while. I realize I've been streaming for 3 hours now and I haven't had anything to drink in a while. My throat's starting to get scratchy. So thanks for those who were watching. We may go back up again later this evening, or we may switch to something else. But enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.